Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am alive, yes, I am here. You would have known! It's hot as shit today in Melbourne. I'm currently dying. What the f is this? So yeah, basically I just feel like a brand new shiny toy. I am back, I have improved. I am back for the better though, like I don't even want to talk about the previous videos just because I thought that I knew about makeup, but look, I really didn't. I didn't know what I was talking about, so thank God that I stopped right there where I was. Thank God for it. So in this video, I will get more into the gory details of why I've been away. But for today's video, the look I'm going to be creating is like a blue smoky cut crease that I'm so excited about because I am just ready to create. But yeah, so without any further ado, let's get straight into the video. Okay, so starting off with the brows, I'm going in with this Colourpop brow gel pomade. It doesn't really have a name for it, but it's called Bronde Moment. I really struggle to find nice shades for my brows. I really hate doing my brows on camera, so I'm just going to quickly fill them in. Okay, wow, so my brows turned out quite shocking, but it's okay because we're going to fix it with the Plouise base. So I might not have been in the whole YouTube loop in regards to filming, but I definitely have been on the YouTube loop of, no. I've definitely been on the loop of Instagram, and quite frankly, I don't know what I was doing before this base. It has changed the game for everyone. I don't know who doesn't use it. If you're not using it, why? You just need to. So I'm just going to carve out my brows and make them normal again. I find it really hard to talk and do precise work. I'm sorry. And now I'm just going to buff that out with the Zoe by 142 Conceal Buffer Brush. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. Just going to bush up those brows. Okay, brows and eye base on. Finally, I'm now going to go in with the best palette invented on earth, in my opinion. I can't stop using this palette on my Instagram tutorials, and I feel really bad because everyone's probably getting sick of it, but I'm sorry, there's just nothing better than this. The Carnival palette. This palette is just everything. It's like my baby. So I'm just going to start off with the shade Mood just to deepen out my crease. So I'm going to use a Morphe M506 brush for this. Hey, I just thought I might zoom you guys in. Just adding a bit more base to my eyeballs. Can't have enough base. Okay, so I'm going to start by patting. I'm just going to create this rainbow shape on my eyeballs. Just that really have the deepest colour that I can get with the shade. So now I'm just going in with the same brush but just a clean one and just slowly buffing this out. Okay, so now that I've blended that out, I'm going to go in with the shade Sky. And with that same clean M506 brush, I'm just going to buff that out. Wow, I have blue everywhere. That's the look. Okay, so now I'm going in with the Plouise base again. I'm just going to cut the crease. And I'm just going to stamp on. Just going to stamp on it. And then look. Once I've done my eyes, I promise you I will begin talking about my shit and why I've been away for so long. But for now, let me concentrate, okay? So now with the shade Mood again, I'm going to go ahead and start deepening out my outer crease. My outer crease. Okay, so now I've got two pigments. I've got like a light blue and like an indigo dark blue. And I don't know which one to go with. I think I might go in with the light blue one. This is shade 114. If you're wondering what's with the packaging, it's not the actual packaging, it's a tester sample. I'm sorry. So once I get to like the end, I'm just gonna use what's left because I don't want to start blending it out. So now I'm going to go in with the shade Recharge from the palette. It's just a metallic dark blue shade so that I can blend the pigment into the matte eyeshadow, if that makes sense. Just to make it all nice and seamless. And I'm going back in with the matte dark blue shade and just blending it all in nicely. So I don't know whether or not to add a wing or to just like cut this out or just leave it and round it off. I think I'm going to leave it and I'm just going to do the other eye and then I'll be back. So I was going to go in with some Tarte lashes today, but I decided to go in with these ones by Dodo. And they're in the style D301. I'm going in with my Duo Lash Glue Adhesive. Once this runs out, I think I'm just going to get like the one that's got a brush because this is just, we're not working. We can't be friends no more, I'm sorry. Just gonna let this bad boy dry a little bit. Oh, I forgot mascara. Oh. I'm just going in with the Inglot Long Form Mascara. You can't. I'm so dramatic, I need to like relax. But that like really hurt. There's something that I hate about putting lashes on camera. Okay, I've zoomed you guys out. That means it's time to face. And that means I can chit chat now, yeah! Okay, let's tuck these little assholes behind my ear. Do you like my little cutie, by the way? Oh, I'm actually obsessed with it. It's a hand-holding and makeup brush, if you can't already tell. I went and got this done at Fine Line Tattoos in Richmond by Cholo. If anyone watches Lily Brown, she gets a few of her tattoos done by him. Not that I went and got it done because Lily got it done, like I've been following him for quite a while. But yeah, his work is awesome, so go check him out if you're interested. But anyway, time for the base. So for today I'm going in with two different foundations. So I'm going to be mixing the Inglot AMC Cream Foundation in the shade LW200. And I'm also going in with Infallible Stay Matte by Loreal in shade 11 Vanilla. So I'm just going in with this random beauty sponge. I forget where it's from, to be honest. And I'm going to start pouncing it on the skin. I really love the AMC Inglot one by itself for like everyday use. It's just like, it's not full coverage, it's got like a medium coverage. And it's really beautiful for just like everyday wear. Gotta be like really careful around the eyes when blending because you don't want to get foundation onto it. Oh my god, I still find it so hard to like concentrate and talk at the same time. But anyway, got a bit of a blemish here, let's just cover that. Okay, so let's talk about my MIA-ness because that wasn't even a joke. Like that was just fucking not even a joke. I was basically just like trying to grow like a little family on my YouTube channel. Like I wanted to make friends and whatnot, and like I was like all about, I just want to know where this is going to take me, and like basically I just wanted to get big like ASAP. Like bitch, I was trying to convince every one of you that like I only am doing this like because I love it so much, and like I did, but I think I was doing it for the wrong reasons, and that's why I was getting really unmotivated, and that really sucks. Like it actually makes me angry that I try to play off like, yeah, my little family, and then like I was secretly just low-key just trying to really grow fast ASAP, but I wasn't going to get anywhere with the wrong intentions, right? Am I right? Side note, I'm actually really liking how this is looking because the L'Oreal one's really mattifying on its own, but the Inglot AMC is dewy. It has a dewy finish, so it's kind of just like making it like a really nice skin finish, and I'm living for it. But anyway, so that's why I was basically just getting, oh no wait, let me just do the Instagram. But yeah, so that's basically why I was getting like so unmotivated, and like I was also getting really down on myself because I knew that my makeup skills weren't the best, and like I know they weren't. And ever since I started working at Inglot, which by the way, yes, I'm no longer at Coles, I'm no longer in that unhappy, shitty mindset. I'm finally doing what I love all the time, which is great. And that's another reason why my makeup skills have improved so much, and I've learned so much, and I'm like incredibly grateful for working there. Like I love it. I love my fam. It's just great all around. Smiles. I love it. But anyway, yeah, I just thought I knew what I was doing, and I didn't. So I'm glad that I took the break that I did, and now I'm back, and I'm just gonna be creating looks, like going with the flow. I've been like trying to be really on top of it with Instagram, and that's been going really good. So yeah, here I am with YouTube, and I'm back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my trusty Tarte Shape Tape. I no longer do like swatting motions, like I just do a few dots like that. I feel like with Shape Tape you should really build into it, not like just go in all at once. Now I'm going to blend in with different sponge, and I'm going to use this Juno & Co sponge. And I'm going to leave the under eyes till last so that it can settle in a little bit into my skin before I blend it. When I first bought this sponge, I was like literally utterly obsessed with it. But as like I used it more and more, I don't know if it was like the foundations that I was using, but it wasn't like, it kind of was like removing my foundation, and it was like, yeah, really annoying me. So I stopped using it for foundation, and now I just use it if I can be bothered. Maybe it was the foundations that I was using with it, because like that looks really nice, I'm not gonna lie. Can someone please tell me that I'm not the only one that like hates blending out under eye concealer? Like, especially with like a dramatic eye look like this. Okay, so now I'm going to set my concealer, and I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty powder. Obsessed is the word that I am for this. And I'm going to be using the shade Butter. Just gonna, oh, that's a lot. I love that it's so fine. I like the shade Butter because it really reminds me of like the Laura Mercier one, and it smells so good. I fucking love the smell. Just gonna set all here because like I'm kind of breaking out, and I just want to cover it. And just a little bit on my nose, and whatever's left on my forehead. Jolly forehead. A lot of people like to leave their bake on, and that's fine, like you do you, but I personally don't. I just feel like it's drying up my eyes, so I'm just going to quickly dust all that off, and then I'm just going to press it in when I get to here into my eyes. I press it in so that it sits So now I'm going to go in with the Australis Fresh and Flawless Pressed Powder. I have the shade Light Beige. It took me that long to realise that there's a mirror, like, when you flip it. Like to fake. Do you know how long it took me to realise that? I have this pimple next to, like, right next to my lip, and it really hurts. It, like, feels like it's, like, juiced up. It feels, like, bumpy because of, like, juices in it. How gross does that sound? Sorry. So I feel like there's a lot of powder on my face, so I'm just going to go in with the Badescu Rose Water just to let it all sink in and melt into my face. It's so refreshing. Tastes so good. Ugh, my camera died. So I got carried away and started bronzing on this side. I'm sorry. The product that I'm using to bronze today is the Mecca Maxima Sunlit Skin Bronzer. Or Mecca Max. I'm sorry. I really need to stop saying sorry. I'm so annoying. I love this bronzer so much. One thing that I realised in my previous videos is that when I used to bronze, I used to essentially just like go for it and start from like anywhere. Mainly like this area, and that is a big no. I'm so sorry for teaching you guys that, because that is a big no. You want to start from back here and slowly build it up, and you want to kind of avoid dragging it down. By the way, I'm using the Zoeva 127 Luxe Sheer Cheek Brush. It's just a cute little angle brush that I love so much. I love like goat hair type of brushes. Let's just blend up this forehead. Another thing I used to do was I would only bronze here, like just literally there. I wouldn't even like bronze up here. Like, what the hell was I thinking? Oh god. So I'm going to skip contouring. I'm going to go straight in for blush, and I'm obsessed with this. Honestly, this Nars Orgasm limited edition blush is just beautiful. I'm obsessed with it. It's got like a sheen to it, which I love, and as of lately, I'm just like obsessed with blush. Like, I cannot get enough. Like, this big brush isn't enough for me because I just need to go ham with the blush. Like, I'm also going to pop like a little bit on my forehead and whatever's left over on my nose. Oh my god, I didn't contour my nose. Shit. Okay, no, we need to do that. So I'm going to go in with the Sportsgirl Cheeky palette, and I'm going to go in with the shade Saint Tropez. I'm using the Morphe Y12 brush from the Golden Gilded set. I don't know why that's so hard to say. In a lot of my Instagram videos, I don't typically do this just because I can't be bothered, but in real life, I promise I do. And I'm just gonna diffuse that a little bit. So now for highlight, I'm gonna go in with a base, and then I'm gonna use like something on top. So I'm just using the Fenty Beauty Killawat highlight, and I'm just gonna use the shade Hustler Baby. It's so pretty. Another thing that, oh shit. Another thing that I do different is instead of using the side of the brush, I'll go in like this. So I'll go in straight on. Now I'm just going to go with the Inglot Sparkling Dust just on top, but just in like the middle area of the highlight. I don't want to put too much. So just slightly dipping in. Look at it. So before my camera dies again, because it's already flashing, I'm going to go back in with Mood, and then I'm going to go in with Sky and blend that out. Now I'm just blending that out with the shade Sky. Now I'm going to go in with the Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip in the shade Echo Park, or Eco Park, Echo Park. I'm running out of my favourite spray. I'm just going to go in with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. And that is a wrap for this video, guys. Did I tell you or did I not tell you that my makeup has improved for the better? And I'm so glad that I took the break that I did, because bam, now I can give you and serve you looks like this. Anyway guys, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you already haven't. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!